I know many UK Whovians can't wait to watch Doctor Who Season 2 when it drops on BBC iPlayer at 8 AM on Saturday the 12th of April. But equally I know there'll be many Whovians that'll be watching Doctor Who when it gets first broadcast on BBC One later that afternoon. But there could be some potential broadcast issues, particularly for episodes 3 and 6, due to the upcoming FA Cup football matches. On Saturday the 26th of April, BBC One will be broadcasting the FA Cup semi-final match between Crystal Palace and Aston Villa, with a potential kick-off time of 5:15 that afternoon. If it goes into extra time or penalties, that means Doctor Who episode 3 could not be broadcast until probably gone 8 o'clock that evening, or as some UK tabloids are rumouring, not at all. I do think the third episode of Doctor Who Season 2 will be broadcast straight after the football regardless, because I looked at the schedules and I think really what's on there is a bunch of repeats like Pointless and some other Saturday quiz shows. So I think Doctor Who episode 3 will be quite safe, which will be quite good with it being the third episode being called The Well. That's going to be quite a dark, potentially scary episode of Doctor Who. However, episode 6, the Interstellar Song Contest, could be in a lot more jeopardy because of the FA Cup final, because that episode is sandwiched between the FA Cup final and the Eurovision Grand Final. So again, if that FA Cup final does go into extra time and penalties, we're not even sure what time the kickoff is for that actual match. I'm hoping it's at 3 o'clock, so it gets lots of time for any extra time or penalties, so we can still have the episode 6 and then the Eurovision Grand Final. Even Russell T Davies in a tweet recently said, if you don't want to get any spoilers for episodes 3 and 6, watch them as soon as they drop on BBC iPlayer, which also coincidentally are those same dates for those FA Cup matches. Now, I'm quietly confident that those episodes will be broadcast on BBC One on those days, providing that the FA Cup final is a 3 PM kickoff. Hopefully so. Fingers crossed. But I just wanted to give you, my fellow Whovians, a bit of a heads up if you are one of those traditionalists that wants to watch these episodes when they are broadcast on BBC One in the UK. But for now, how will you be watching Doctor Who Season 2? Will you be watching it straight when it comes onto BBC iPlayer or on Disney Plus for the rest of the world? Will you be watching it as the BBC One broadcast later that afternoon? Or will you be choosing a different time or day? Please like, share and subscribe. Let me know in the comments below. And do check out my other fantastic Doctor-related content on Timey Wimey Review TikTok and Timey Wimey Review YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. Until we meet again.